And I remember looking out over this town square and it just really hitting me. Oh my gosh, you're in South Africa. I mean, you're halfway around the world because you look out over this plaza and there were people dressed in African garb. Durban is on the Indian Ocean, so you have a lot of folks from South Asia there. You got the smell of curry. Then you've got the white European population. So it's just all these folks mixed together. And it was kind of like, you know, every nation, kindred, tongue, and people right before you, just right there. And I'm not a mystic. I don't, you know, I'm an evidence-based skeptic, you know, but I had a mystical experience because I was looking out over this. I had this really strong impression that came to me that Elder Griffith, every person you see out there is hurting. They hurt for one reason or another. As a minister of the Lord Jesus Christ, is to help them with that pain. And that's what you've got. You're not there to teach them a set of propositions about the nature of God. That's part of it. No, that's not the real message. The real message is their love. The Lord died for them. The Lord lives for them. He wants to help all of us deal with this pain from wherever it comes from family relationships, from societal structures, whatever. We all have it. And that's your job. That changed my mission. It changed my approach. And I tried to keep in mind on my mission that every person I was dealing with was dealing with pain. And that seemed right because I knew I was, right? I knew that described me. That seemed right that it described others. And so I think that's true. And I've tried to, throughout my life, I'm certain I haven't done this any close to the level I need to, but I try to remember that every person that I deal with, we've all got pain. And most of us are doing a pretty good job of hiding it. And some of us are honest enough that we don't try and hide it. And that makes the rest of us feel really uncomfortable, you know, but that's good. That's good. And so I've tried to keep that in mind when, you know, administering a program or teaching a lesson that we all hurt. We need a healer and we need a
Yeah.
healer. And that's Christ's primary role is our healer.